Okay guys, we are back for just a little bit. Sorry it's swinging. You literally are hanging from the chandelier. Really not even kidding. The only thing I did do while we were away is I just cut some of my wrapping paper down to start working on my cover. Okay, so Grace, what you're gonna do, she's decided to do an altered book. Okay, so the theory is to rip out six to 10 pages,
Okay.
and then do like a pocket. Now you can do several pockets. You could do 2 glued pages together and do like a side pocket or do a top pocket. Okay. Then that's when you but you want to make sure you always have like a front page, and like you can do a pocket like this and then bend the second one back, right, like this. Make like a double pocket, and so you would need this back page, and then you would rip out 6 pages, and then your 7th page would be what you would glue these 2 pages to. Or I know. Okay, so decide what's your first pocket going to be. Typically they start out with this pocket first.
Okay, we can do that.
Okay. All right. Now, what kind of pocket do you want here? Do you want a single pocket like this?
Sure.
Okay.
And then you said I can decorate that with like this paper and stuff. Right?
Yep. You can make some pockets out of your packaging and make like pockets for tags. Okay. So there's your first pocket. So you'll need this back page, right?
Okay.
To glue it to. So now is when you would, as close as you can get. Ooh, that's gonna tear really nice. Okay, now don't throw or crumple those up. It's 1, 2. 3, 4, 5. Oops.
I'm just getting farther out.
Yeah. That was 5, right?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
Okay, so 6 would be this one. Okay, so then you want this. Oh, I did this wrong.
That's fine.
No, okay, so then we'll just make this one a double pocket, okay?
Okay.
I've never made one of these guys, so we're just kind of faking it till we make it.
How'd you do it wrong?
Huh?
How'd you do it wrong?
Because I should have ripped out the 6. I should have ripped this one out and 5 other ones, and then saved this one for the other one.
Oh, that's
okay,
fine.
so here's our hole, right? Okay, so now what you'll do, don't do it yet, but what you'll do is glue this to this, and then glue this and this here. And so now
it covers
you have,
oh.
But what you want to do first is decorate this page, this right here, and this right here.
But why are you going to decorate the whole thing if you're just going to cover it?
I don't understand what you're saying.
Because we're gluing this to this, right?
Right. So I mean, you just have to, do a diagonal.
top.
Right.
Okay.
You don't have to do the whole page, but it being your first one, you may want to. I don't know. So like you would take, just in theory, here. You would take cut this card apart, right? And then glue it.
Like, okay.
Yeah, and cut it down, and then glue. Make sure it's low enough, right? So it covers that, right? Okay, so then you, once you get that done, then you glue this pocket down, right? Really smooth it out, right? And then you would pick something that could go diagonal here, so that's where you could put like a strip of your ribbon, right?
Okay.
Down. Okay, and then this pocket, you could use like your calendar or whatever you decided to, and just...
Yeah, I know what you mean now. I thought you meant like I had to decorate like the whole page, and I was
okay. So start that, because then we'll come back to this one, okay?
Or don't we want to do the cover first?
No, we can do the cover anytime.
Okay.
Okay?
So just start decorating.
Yeah, just start decorating that one, and I'm going to be working on mine. And feel free to talk if you want, Grace. It doesn't matter. Okay. I am not entirely sure what we're doing, so we're just creating right here. I think mine is going to be covered with this wrapping paper. So, and actually, I'm not even sure that X-Acto knife was part of the stuff I could use. So, we're just, like I said, we're going to fake it till we make it. And I've never covered a journal in wrapping paper, so we're going to have, this is going to be fun. This mat's kind of, I don't want to say sticky, but kind of. Oh, sorry, Santa. Punched you right in the face.
I don't know what to use.
Just start digging. Something will come to you. Don't forget you have some vertical cards in there too. So that when I say vertical, like this one is horizontal, right? Because the design is horizontal. And in there you have like that one and that one. Those are all vertical.
I just
That's
don't
what I
really
mean.
want to like cut off the design. Like of like the big ones that have like a main design like that one.
You don't want to cut it off?
No, I mean like that.
Okay. And don't forget you have your other papers and stuff there that you can, you know, one thing I do wish our dollar store had Gracie, is stickers.
They
Like
had some, but they weren't like...
Yeah, they weren't really Christmas. Okay, so let's see. We're going to try Oohoo on this. And we're going to, if not, I'll go get my Fabri-Tac. But, and I think I'm going to glue this while it's on the book, because I don't really want glue on this mat if we can help it.
Ooh, do you think like for my next pocket we could do like a single pocket, and then we could do like something like this where it's like the Santa's like peeking out of it?
Yeah, you can
And
do anything you want to do.
Doesn't cover it fully though.
And I actually do think I'll end up going and getting my Fabri-Tac.
Isn't it right there?
No,
Oh,
that's our glitter glue.
Yeah. Those are sticky notes. The top one was all grossed up. Why am I blanking on what I want to do? Like a mini calendar. I think these are really Christmassy themed. How about that? There's a winter one.
Is there a winter one? That's cool.
There's that one. Like with the snowy cabin on it.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know how to like professionally rip things out like you.
If you feel like you can't get it ripped out, then just, you can take the scissors. Another thing you can do is go in through the, like the halfway through the calendar. There'll be,
Like the middle thing?
yeah, the staples right there. Take them out, and then you can get in there and cut
Yeah.
in half like that. Well, that doesn't look any good, does it? I'm trying to do this at an awkward angle too.
Oh, it won't cover all the way to the top, like to that little corner.
What are you trying to do?
I was just gonna like put this on the top right here, but it won't cover all the way to the corner.
That's where you would cut like a little bit of your star, your snowflake, and just glue it at the corner.
Or if you cut stuff like
Yeah,
that.
you could. Yep.
Okay.
All right. I'm hoping this all sticks together. So far, this Uhu has not let me down. So.
Okay.
Oh, I should say too, Mom, you were asking about this earlier. This is pretty much how you would do fabric covers, only with, oh shoot, I forgot to miter that edge. Only with fabric, you would obviously, your whole journal would already be together, like the spine. The reason I'm not doing the spine yet is because I am going to do it here in just a little bit differently.
You can see the dates through it.
It's okay.
I mean, like, you can see it on the paper, though.
It's all right. You can see it, but by the time it all gets done, you shouldn't be able to see it.
And I folded it wrong, too.
It's all right. This is only your second ever journal, so you'll be all right.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm not crazy about how wrinkly that is, but I think it's the wrapping paper. It just keeps getting a little bubblier. All right, so we'll set that aside for a minute.
It's the same exact crease. It's fine. You know what?
Oh, you know what we don't have over here?
What?
The trash can.
Oh.
I'll have to do that in a minute.
Barry's trying to get her to move.
The cats are politely disagreeing on who should be on the top of the cat tree tonight. It's always funny to kind of think about or put a wager on who actually wins.
How do I cut this straight? Is the question. Do you want to cut that in a straight line for me?
No, but we could do this.
Just cut like a little bit off.
This off the bottom.
Yeah. So it's like a straight line. Thank you.
Welcome. Do you want this straighter?
Sure. It's really not straight anyway. I cut it at a weird angle. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Oh, great. Look what I did.
Oh, it's all right. It's all
I'll
right.
just scoot it a little bit
Yep.
over and then it won't. Okay.
Can I steal the scissors?
Sorry.
Yep, we're going to have to get a second pair of scissors. My thought is that there's 2 people doing the challenge, so we can have 2 pairs of scissors, right? Hope that's part of the rules. And if it's not, we're just making it up as we go, right, Grace?
Mm-hmm. I can use my green dots on that maybe.
What, sweetie?
I can use my green dots on the side or something maybe.
Okay.
I think that's really cute cover.
Yeah, it will be. I think. Oh my goodness, I'm like all thumbs. This glue is like nearing its end, so I did bring another one. And you can
Don't
totally
you mean
use yeah. You can use the
Get
Uhu
it?
to glue down too. Let me tear my book apart, like half of it, and then you can use the other half if you'd like to glue down like I'm doing.
So like I would just do that with this, right? Cause like I put it on the back and then put it down.
Mm-hmm.
How am I supposed to? Your pencil.
I do not have a pencil.
Well, this is just
Careful.
I know.
You know, another way you could do that is take some of your pages that you cut out and slip it underneath it so that you don't cut the paper.
Probably would have been a good idea.
Yeah.
I barely made a line.
Here's to do your gluing.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
I made enough to be able to crease it. Or I made enough of a line.
Alright, so one of the tools you're not supposed to have is like a smoother, like a bone folder.
Wait.
So, oh, hey. So we're observing that 2 people are working on it so we can have 2 rulers. So we have a short one and a long one.
Or like a yardstick.
Yeah, it's like a yardstick. I'll probably switch that tool out. Okay. Alright.
What are you in
And
need of the
you
scissors?
keep talking. I'm gonna grab my other scissors.
What do I talk about?
I don't know. Talk about life.
Well,
What, Riley?
I said, well. Life. Why can't I cut this right?
Do you remember what I said though, Grace?
What?
That it doesn't have to be perfect because it's a junk journal, and that's why you got ribbon.
That's true. But I only have one ribbon.
That's all right. Oh, here. Glue, like pull up your paper and then make sure you get the corners really well.
Okay. You get the new one.
Well, you know, I am
What?
cooler. I don't need glue on that side.
Ah. This is like really sticky glue.
It is really sticky glue. That's why it works so well. Oh, yeah, I did forget that since we're closer to where the dogs are, you're probably going to hear them bark a whole lot more.
Oh no, I got it on.
Because we're close to the front door, so.
No. Does this dry quickly?
It does.
Oh, that's wrong. That's wrong.
Gracie, take a deep breath.
It's a stressful situation. Nah, I laid it down wrong. That's fine.
Take your ruler, spread it out.
Your fingers are sticky.
No, it happens.
Oh no.
Okay, so front and back cover done.
You can still see the November 2020 on it.
It's alright.
Okay.
Okay. Now. Oh no, the paper ripped. That's alright, it's gonna be on the spine anyhow. Alright, packaging to the rescue.
No.
I don't actually think these journals are gonna be for sale, guys.
Mine's definitely not good enough to be for sale.
Oh, hush up there. I don't know. We might do it as a random giveaway. And then Gracie can sign it and you guys can all have a Gracie journal. Well, you guys all can't have one, but one lucky winner can have a Gracie journal. And I do need to go get the Fabri-Tac for the next portion.
Printing a mistake. It's
What?
not even in the middle.
Oh, wow. Yeah, guess the machine was a little off, huh? What do you
What?
expect for $1?
Oh, does it get better? No, it definitely does not.
That's all good.
Does it look bad if it's like...
No, just move it up to where it's more there, right? Because your other stuff will cut, like the stuff you put in the pocket will cover it.
Okay.
All right, you guys hang out and watch Gracie's progress here, and I've got to go get my Fabri-Tac. I'll be right back. Dinner's almost done.
Well, how is everybody? I'm not a good YouTuber like my mom yet, but we'll get there. What do I do to glue this down since it's like really thin?
Use the art glitter glue. And
should I cut the edges now or wait till I glue it down?
you can wait till you glue it down if you feel more comfortable doing that, so you get more of an exact thing.
Should I put the glue down and then?
I would do that.
Okay.
And then remember, little dab will do ya. And if it's not coming out, gently take the pen and kind of work it back and forth, and that'll get any clogs out of there. All right. So my book is not going to measure well on that end. So, oh wow, that's a really tall book. Oh, that's because, well, hold on. Let's get out the yardstick, which we're gonna go change for my other one. 9 1/4 inches tall. So, and then these are 2.5 inches. So I think that'll be a big enough book, because I don't even think I have enough paper to fill too much more than that. So move my covers up out of the way.
What am I doing?
Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to take these and cut them at 9 1/4. My cutter's kind of just snagging up. So I don't know if it's just dirty or what. Anyways, then I always take it back and measure just to make sure I'm right about right. Your fabric will help you cover up, you know, those 1/16 of an inch or whatever. But try to get it as even as possible. And then I'm going to go ahead and just take off this ragged edge of these. I just have some dust in there. You guys can probably hear that. Okay. Oh, but that one's going to be off a little bit, I think. Just because. Make sure that's an interior piece. Or 9 1/4, not 3/4.
What? How do I keep it?
Here. And in the comments, guys, if it gets to where it's too confusing to watch what both of us are doing, let us know that, and then we'll just make sure that one of us is working on a project at a time. I just thought, I was trying to think of the best way for both of us to do it together. And not do the same project. So this is what I came up with. But if it gets on somebody's nerves, just let us know, and we'll change it out a little bit. Oh, but that's probably right in your line of view. Oh, and I wiggled the chandelier. All right. So remember, any gluing that you're doing, you need to do it on the book, okay? If it's not right in your paper. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and get this spine glued together. And I'm gonna make sure all of my packaging is picture side in.
That look bad with like the green behind the blue thing.
No, it's looking cute.
Okay, and then like since there was space, I was gonna put like.
Yep. You can absolutely do that.
Line.
Okay, so what I do to build a spine is I take, I mean, this is pretty flimsy chipboard, but it's still chipboard and it'll work. Like I said, remember, keep all the packaging on the inside and line it up. Really press down those layers.
Who started this challenge?
A lady named Dear Julie. Her name is Julie, and then I think the other lady's name is Kara. I'll have to look that up to make sure. Maybe I'll try to link both of their channels in one of our videos.
Is mine gonna get like too big if I use like the green dots and stuff since it's like such a small book?
It shouldn't, because you're doing an altered book. So it should be all right.
Do you use extra glue on these?
I do extra glue. So how you would do that is pull off how many you need, and then I would put a line of glue down here.
Okay. They're stuck.
Okay, so when you've built up a spine, this is kind of what it looks like. That's 4 layers. It's pretty thick. It'll do the job. And I'm hoping I don't need it for tags later because that will be really sad. All right, so now what we're going to do is let this sit and dry. But if you want a rounded spine, here's a good time to do it while your glues are still wet. And actually, I think I'm going to take, where's your ruler, sweetie?
There.
I'm going to take it and press it down a little bit more than just finger press down. That really helps spread out the glue. You can gently start rolling it. But if you do this while the glue is still wet, you kind of have to keep doing it, but that'll put a nice curve into your spine. I usually do mine afterwards. It does take a bit. It's a little bit harder work when you do it after the glue's dried, because if you stop now, then it's gonna it'll defeat your purpose. But I typically don't like doing it that way because I end up needing to lay it flat to do this, okay? And I think this is where I'm gonna call it a video. Our dinner's almost ready, and then we'll be back after we eat. And then I will work on putting this spine together, and she'll continue on to her next pocket. All right, we'll talk to you soon. Bye, guys.
Bye.